Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, The Thrones of Ascension, Byzantine, Pythium. And have I got some good news for you. What I knew was that I had enough gems and finally enough research to summon an Archangel. What I did not know is that they deliver. What I mean by that is my Archangel is going to appear right here where he or she is needed in Ivermark at Fort Wallace. Now this could potentially pose a hazard. If we get attacked that same turn, the Archangel will probably charge right into battle and get killed. I hope not, but we're going to have to see. Because the reason why is it'll happen before I'm able to set commands for them. But I have a lot going on. Let's see here. Anything new to regale you with? No, I do not think so. I do not think so at all. Let's see here. Actually, there is one thing. Let's see here. This gnome has experience. This gnome has experience. Panic Guy has 2 experience. Okay, Panic Guy, you are now a Baden. And so that's 3 gnomes now. I'm going to have to worry about getting equipment and stuff for to keep alive. Midas finally has some decent troops. I have Lukos here, who is the... Okay, I'm going to do this wrong. Well, he's the Domesticos of the South. The one I can't do is the plural. Domestici? Anyways, he is coming up to the main capital in order to get his sweet, sweet helm of... Helmet being awesome. Helmet of Heroes, which gives inspiration +2, and a luck pendant that I am forging, and then he will go down to the south. I'm not sure yet whether I want him to be based in Fort Monkey or with the troops at the throne. I may want to build a fort in the throne, actually. I know I don't have the money, and but it just, this army sitting here out in the open kind of has me worried a little bit. As is the fact that my dominion is shrinking. This used to be 1 in my dominion, and it is not in my dominion anymore. Luckily not to Ermor, who for the most part seems to be falling within my dominion. And let's see, next turn we're going to have also Eurus, who will be our Domesticos of the West. Now Eurus is Greek, I believe, for the east wind, or so I'm told. And you may wonder, well, why would the Domesticos of the West be the east wind? And the reason for that is because when the wind is coming from the east, where is it going? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the west. See, it all makes sense. Which I'd say is a win for me, because that's not always the case. Resolving many battles. We'll get to see our Archangel. Dark Knowledge even found us a death site. Fantastic. Toledo. We have got the Barbarians and Undead and Legions of Scaleria versus a very tiny force of Marignan. And it does not appear as if Marignan is going to be victorious. No. No, they are not. But Ivermark, this is what I want to see. Let's see what's happening in Ivermark. Ashdod is throwing a couple giants and a human commander at me. Apparently they're at the end of their rope. And you know what? I think that they... Where are you, dude? I think that they truly are, because Oceania's hitting them pretty hard. Ermor's hitting them pretty hard. I think they're going down the tubes. And here is our boy, Omniel the Archangel, whom I cannot rename in battle. But let's just look at them. 49 hit points, 3 priest, so thank goodness, because my harbingers are not. So I appreciate that. Although, and 4 fire. Ooh, that's very nice as well. Can't necessarily be in communions because he has no astral, but he's still pretty tough no matter what. Awe, 6. That's amazing Awe. Invulnerability 25, which is great, but no protection against magical weapons. And that's about it. Doesn't need to eat. So, great stats, but I need to get him some armor. Perhaps that fire plate, but no, he's already resistant to fire. So something else, some other kind of armor. He's wearing nothing, apparently. It looks like he's wearing a robe, but obviously nothing's here. And he already wields a two-handed flaming sword. I don't really like the flambeau, honestly. I'd rather give him a sword and a shield to buff up his defense and protection a bit further. That's assuming, of course, he survives this battle, and he's bringing with him an Angel of the Host, which are sacred. They have awe as well, and invulnerability. So, for 55 fire gems, that's a pretty decent spell. A lot more cost-effective than the Harbinger, which is just one dude who oh, he has awe too? I didn't even know. Crazy. The more you know. Alright, everybody's buffing for no reason. And I have a problem, actually. Oops. I was gonna fix this, but I didn't. Bob here. How'd you get mute, Bob? I didn't do that. Bob is mute, but that's not important. What's important is that Burnsaber, Emperor Burnsaber here, he is an automatic communion leader, and Bob is an automatic communion slave. So even though I did not set Burnsaber to be a communion master or Bob to be a communion slave, Bob's going to do it anyway, which means Burnsaber could potentially blow his brains out, or blow Bob's brains out, which I need to stop. So what I was going to do to solve that problem is make 2 of my lizard slaves as well, figuring that with the 3 of them, they would not run out of power. And our angels are doing their thing. Let's watch. They're kind of tiny. Ooh, but they pack a wallop. My goodness. We lost nothing. Fantastic. And now we have angels that fly and have awe and are amazing. Rivia. They're going to make the siege easier too because they can attack the back. How that works is, I think, is based on morale. So if your troop has a lot of morale, they will fly to the back and attack. Whereas if they don't have a lot of morale, every time that they pass a line of troops, they have to run a morale check to see if they fly past them or descend and attack them. Which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, because if the things below you scare you, you would think you would want to fly past them rather than land and fight them. But hey man, I didn't make the game, not my mechanics. Meanwhile, we have a huge group of our beautiful knights here. One thing that I was talking with some of you about in the comments is that the AI gets bonuses. So at certain levels of AI strength, they get cash bonuses, resource bonuses, production bonuses, but also bonuses to the strength of their pretender. So I'm still not quite 100% sure why Marignon chose a crone, because the crone kind of sucks. And they could have had an amazing super combatant, like an angel or just some kind of crazy thing that was just beefy as all heck with tons of magic. But instead they chose a crone, which is very, very odd. But what it does give them, though, sorry, I trailed off there. What it does give them is a lot of money, which means, as you can see here, a ton of knights they can hire. So they don't currently, but you would expect that with time they will have a much more sizable army than mine. Scaleria is bringing Macius, who is weakened. I mean, I can't imagine that Marignon would lose this, but I guess anything is possible. Come, men. Fight! Fight! And they're not fighting, they're running. But we have 2 giant fire elementals. And one thing about the dead is they do not like being lit on fire. I don't think they're particularly weak to fire. No. But they're not protected against it either. It doesn't matter, though. Marignon is running away. Scaleria. What was the damage here? 66 units, no leaders, and they took out 124. So they handled themselves pretty well. A Feasible. Really? Oh. Yeah, good luck, guys. Yeah, no, not with just ghouls. If you had some legionnaires, maybe you'd make a game of it, but ghouls, nah. We have protected and ethereal Vestals here. Well, not this one. Some of them? Any of them? Okay, I guess the protection hasn't happened yet. I thought protection covered a wide area. It looks to me like it only covers about 1 square. Well, she got it. She has 10 protection now. I don't know. None of this makes any sense to me. Eventually, when we have more research, we'll have a spell that'll turn everybody on the battlefield protected. Or at least a larger group. Oh, nice hit. Ooh, nice hit again. Let's see. Let's get a troop's eye view of what's going on here. Oof. Man, those Vestals are beasts. Beasts! You are not protected. They have some good experience, though, which is nice, but that protection spell needs to be a bit more robust. Nope. Don't throw the javelins at our Vestals. So we won that. We killed 70 of them, and we lost a Vestal. I think those are pretty good results. Tokshin the Third has foreseen a major event. The sun grows dim. A solar eclipse of mystical origin has shrouded the world in darkness. Gee, that'll certainly benefit our 2 archenemies, Scaleria and Ermor. It'll hurt Ashdod just as much as it'll hurt us. Ivermark is breached. Alright, folks. Are we ready? Are we ready for an attack? I mean, we're not getting any younger. And Ashdod, look at them. I mean, they are pitiful. Pitiful. So once we conquer this, we should be able to steamroll them. Oceania doesn't have anything here. This is our moment. This is our time. We are young. Heartache to heartache, we stand. Sorry. How about we hold and attack the rearmost? That's a good idea. And then Bob. Okay, so slave, we are going to have you be a slave because I don't want Bob's head to get exploded. That would make me very sad. I like Bob. I've grown attached to him. So actually, now let's clear that. And let's... I mean, I didn't need to do that. Casting slave would have cleared out everything, but still. And slave, you're going to do the same thing. So now, since none of my other Theurgs are masters, it's only going to be Burnsaber. That's it. So he shouldn't blow anybody's head up. I think everything should be fine here. 3 slaves, 1 master. That should be just fine. Can you cast anything? Oh, can you? Oh, so much. So much to choose from. Fire Cloud. Of course, that will help. I mean, that'll hurt me just as much as it'll hurt them. And that's the problem with these fire spells. If this guy's by himself or doing his own thing, he can just let loose. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to do Fire Shield. Okay. We are going to... We're going to have anything else that can help. Yeah. Maybe Phoenix Power? We should do Phoenix Power before Fire Shield, shouldn't we? Okay, Fire Shield, Phoenix Power. Okay, at this point, he's going to hold 1 turn. And then he's going to attack. Oops. No. Oh, I can't specify who? I want him to attack the rearmost. But attack, because then, remember that spell that we had Dragon Strike use in the previous LP when he was a demon? We, no. It was, that huge flaming mess. Fire Blast, was it? Yeah. Alright. So, he's going to buff himself up, cast a shield, hold for a minute to catch his breath, attack, hopefully the rearmost, but whatever, we'll see. And then Fire Blast, whatever's there. And then he's going to just go attack crazy. And this may basically sacrifice him. I'm going to have these guys actually guard him instead of attacking on their own. And they're all going to be blessed because... Where is he? Where are you? Burnsaber's doing that. And they're going to have the awe, and they should be okay, but just to be extra special taking care of this, I want to put him somewhere where they are etherealizing. I think that's this guy right here, right? Body ethereal. Moth's doing it. Ephanstus is doing it. Vranj support. Okay. Yes. Okay, so his ethereal, or one of them at least, should also affect Omniel. who is not going to be Omniel. He's going to be... It's funny how these things work out, because I was just talking about how amazing Dragonstrike was as a demon. Well, it just turns out he's the first angel on my list. So, Dragonstrike, we've got a whole lot going on here. A lot of our angels in this LP are falling into darkness and turning into demons in a future LP. That is both sad and strange at the same time. Alright, Fango, you're in this. Everybody, Assipoo, nobody here gets out alive. Okay, Bob, where'd you get your affliction from, Bob? That doesn't make any sense. You're not diseased, you're not old, you haven't been attacked as far as I can tell. I don't understand it. We're gonna storm. We're gonna have bugs. This is gonna be just... This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be completely crazy. Alright. We have General Wallace here. And he's going to be there for just a second until Lukos... Well, not Lukos. Until, there we go. We have Eurus. And Eurus is going to go, and as soon as he gets his fancy hat, he's going to take over for General Wallace, and General Wallace is going to move up. Because once Fort Wallace has been cleared, if we clear it, fingers crossed, that will be his base of operations. Meanwhile, we have 2 lizards who would like to join the victorious armies of Burnsaber. By all means, friends. Okay, and we also, if you don't remember, we have some bodyguards for King Xerxes. And we're going to give you back to Crazy Man. And now, King Xerxes has his lizard bodyguards, which is really cool. Actually, Xerxes, we're going to move you up here because we're a little weak on that end. And Ascanios, I kind of want to move you back a little bit. Calchas as well. I don't like just leaving you out there. And Ishara, you are going to go here, I guess, and join the fight. Wonderful! And we have another slave. Okay, good. Let's get another slave. Get some more little cheapy cheeps. I don't think this province will ever have a ton of resources, but maybe once we take this back and... Well, these are both forests. So, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. Maybe it will. 112, maybe with this and this. Well, it won't ever be amazing, but it should be okay. Another lizard. Okay, we're all going to meet up in the middle there. We want to start recruiting some troops here. Another ambassador is probably a good idea. And... Now this group has a lot of resources, so we're continuing to hire these fellows. And in the capital, we already have an alchemist coming. Let's get our vestals, and then what left? Okay, well, Varangians, fine. Okay, so now I just need to check and see. Colonial, you're going to forge another hat. Excellent. And Yacnotimus, I believe I made you some boots. I did indeed. So you are now 3-3, which means you can forge a dwarven hammer. But we need 15 earth gems, and we don't have 15 earth gems. I could alchemize, but it's just not that big a deal right now. I want to wait till I have it. I'm getting 6 earth gems a turn, so that's fine. I think we're good here. In fact, you know what? Colonial, we don't really need that helmet. You can just research. Because that'll give us more earth gems, and we already have 2 helmets. So one is for Eurus, and one is for Lukos. That is going to be the symbol of my domesticos, domestici, domesticatus. They are going to have those cool hats, which is going to give them ridiculous morale. Dikeasune. What are you going to do? You're our best nature caster, are you not? Indeed you are. Let's see. Lamias. Lamias are fun. They turn to snakes when they die. Mother Oak would give us some gems, but it costs 50. One thing, though, I want to bust out the global spells, because the more global spells I cast, the harder it will be for Ermor to cast Burden of Time or any of their global spells. The Ignominimus, you're going to research. I have a lot of gems, but I'd rather, if I'm going to be Well, I could do that. I can summon one of these guys. If I am going to be summoning magical creatures, I'd rather do so up here, where they'll be of more immediate use than here. And as far as items go, instead of just forging items to do so, I think I'm going to wait till I actually need them. Now, research boosting items would certainly be helpful, but more helpful than a Harbinger? I don't know. Although nobody here can cast a Harbinger. Yeah, you need 3 Astral, although that'd be pretty easy to do. Thunder? How many Astral do you have? Only 2, really, and yet you're the big bad Mamma Jamma. Well, okay, so... Oh, wow, we don't have the Astral Hat. I guess that's level 6? Shoot. Well, how about you, buddy? Can you forge the crystal coin? That would be helpful. No, you cannot. Alright, well, screw it. Screw it! Forge Astral, you are going to... Actually, no, you are going to forge one of these guys for Eurus. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Sekiasune, just research, it's fine. You're hiding, yep. I'm going to leave you here, where it's safe. Whoa, hello, 350 undead. You're just going to stay here doing your thing, as are all the rest of y'all. Justinian, I guess you'll go down here and hang out until Lukos can get to his post. Opal, you are going to go back to the capital. You are the Taxiarchist for somebody. So I'll either put you with Eurus or Lukos, depending on who you're supposed to be with. And that's where we're at. Wonderful. So as far as research, I'm going on enchantment just to get to Dispel and Divine Power, which is kind of fun. It will increase the power of water and fire of my Theurgs. It will not do anything for... I'm not going to have a storm running, so it won't do anything for my air Theurgs, which is like 99% of my Theurgs. But it also gives me... What does else this gives me? It gives me Dispel, which of course was interesting. Ritual Returning, which is good. Gargoyles, perhaps, if I want to empower one of my gnomes to air. Gargoyles are neat because they fly and they have 50 morale. If we go underwater, this would be helpful with our water Theurgs. Trade Wind is a great spell. You saw that when I was playing It gives you a lot of money. And what do I need? Money. It's just you need a coastal province to cast it in, and the caster has to be in the province. So we'll go to 5, and then we'll go to construction 6. That seems about right to me. Okay. Do we have any research aids? We do. Wait. Yes, this is the... You can have that. You're right. And once we capture Ivermark, Fort Wallace, hopefully we can give that to one of our gnomes. Okay. Alright, well, let's see how storming the castle goes, and that will be the end of this episode. So, I appreciate all of you sticking through me, through thick and thin, through victory and defeat. You are the absolute best viewers that beginning LPer, and I am truly beginning. I've only been doing this for a couple months, right? Can hopefully ask for. And oh my goodness, a lot going on. All right, Ancirna, Scaleria beat Marignan. Rivia. Marignan was beaten by Scaleria. Ivermark. Okay, so this is gonna suck because... Wait, what? Oh, okay, you're not one of my guys. You're a Malak. This is going to suck because what's going to happen is my buggies are going to cast their bugs. And then when the real battle happens, they will be out of nature gems and will not cast their bugs. So that sucks. And maybe they won't. Maybe the AI will decide, hey, you know what? Wasting a nature gem on this piddly forest is a bad idea. It looks like that's happening, but I'm not sure. I think they're casting bugs after they etherealize themselves. So we'll have to see. This is just... We have so many mages in this army. It's ridiculous. And you know what? I just had a thought. Well, I don't think Fire Shield actually hurts people next to you, only if they try to attack you, so it shouldn't kill my guys. I don't know. Okay, the buggies are not summoning bugs. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Strength of Giants was not on the agenda, but okay, whatever. My Varangians want that. That's all good. And I did get my Angel etherealized, which is fantastic. That was part of the plan. And he should be attacking soon. They're Malak. Oh, Diclonius, there you go, buddy. You said, oh, you can't hit anything. You just nailed the Malak for 13 damage. You damn near killed it, and you gave it Battle Fright. You scared an invulnerable, awe-inspiring holy angel. That's how badass you are, Diclonius. So don't ever get down on yourself. And where'd he go? Oh, he ran away. He ran away. You scared him. You scared him, Diclonius, I think. Pretty sure you did. That's what a great hero you are. Oh, no. Is that him? Did he just move? Yeah, sorry. Well, you still hit him what good. These other two guys are paralyzed. That was Inquisitor Chitza, who nailed that one guy. Alright, let's do something, folks. Come on. None of us are getting any younger here. And they're all paralyzed. All three of them. Even their mage. That's how good we are. And here comes our angel. We're having some trouble paralyzing the angel. Fire blast, okay. But we're not having trouble hitting him with a flaming sword. This is good times, folks. So, we killed everything but 2 Maziks, and we lost nothing. Next, what we really came to see. Okay, what do they have in here? Well, it's not a bad force. They have a lot of Maziks. So if they make it to my rear lines, that's going to be trouble. I don't think they will, though. I think their morale won't hold. Yeah, there they are right there. You can see them in the front. They gonna die. Everybody's blessed. We can scroll past the spelling up part. Doop, 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 doop. Still, the buggies do not feel the need to summon their bugs. Oh, no, they do. There they come. Okay. We're going to go back to regular speed now, since it looks like... God, better not hit any of my mages with that sling. Okay, oh, that's my bugs. My bugs are fighting their wolves, and... Oh boy. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did one of you guys get hit? I saw a little something here. Hopefully something to die, and then... Fangawolf here is fighting off more Maziks. Oh shoot, and so is Arkskull blah 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 blah. Nice! Good work. No, don't destroy their armor. Yeah, this army was not specifically designed for flying troops, although as flying troops go, these guys are pretty weak. Still. Come on, Vestals. We could really use your spears right now. There we go. Okay, don't forget the ones behind you. There we go. Look at that. Fangawolf just took out 2 with 1 hit, it looks like. Meanwhile... nothing much is happening here. Bugs are still fighting wolves. And the rest of them got scared off. Okay. So it looks like we don't have much more to worry about in the flying enemy department. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. I'll check after the battle. Gosh, one thing about having this many mages is the battles tend to drag a little bit, and we have a horde of skeletons coming, but he'll run out of juice long before that causes us any problems. There goes our Archangel. He just keeps on coming. The gift that keeps on giving. He doesn't look ethereal, though. Oh, but he is. Okay. Whew. Abaddon is panicking my own guys. Thanks, I guess. Just blow up some wolves. Okay, come on. He's paralyzed, which is good. How's Bob doing? Bob's okay. He's been mist-formed. I thought he was also supposed to be... Oh, no, he can't be etherealized. That's right. He does have 114 fatigue, though. Really? Even with the lizards? 122? What are you casting, Burnsaber? Oh, there's Barbell. He's like, screw this. I don't want Dragon Strike to have all the fun. Okay, it's hard to keep everybody in frame here. Boom! Dragon Strike took out another one. How about some mages, Dragon Strike? Take out the mages. Or him, I guess. That's okay too. Or and the snakes. You know, snakes fine, but mages, you know? Mages. Those guys. Those three up there. See them? Okay, yeah, another snake. Sure. Oh, there we go. Our vessels are getting into the fight. More bugs. And I don't want to be premature here, but I think we've got this. They have 2 heroes left, and they're getting bugged. Come on! Oof, oof, that was not good. Alright, so what's the damage? We lost a gnome. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll have to make sure it wasn't one of my named gnomes. 12 Vestals, so our Vestal component's pretty much gone. 1 of the Angels died. 7 Velites, 4 Varangians, and 1 Principe. And we killed 79 guys. Alright. Which gnome would it? We need to find out. We have Abaddon, still here. We have Glauchon, still here. And we have Nilex. Okay, so all 3 of our named gnomes survived. We lost one of our unnamed gnomes. And as far as injuries, did anyone suffer anything? No, and Bob survived. Dragon Strike got some experience. So, I guess it's only you, Lictos. And what do you have? You're weakened, but you're a hero now. Heroic battle prowess. Well, good for you. And we have our lab back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has gone on very, very long, but rejoice, rejoice. The armies of DK Asune have taken back Fort Wallace in the province of Ivermark. We now are facing a weakened Ashdod and Oceania, of whom we can steal these bountiful, fertile plains with lots of population, which means lots of income, which means lots of troops, which means we can fight off the undead hordes if we so choose to do so. And that's awesome. So I think this... We have too many leaders here. This is just too much for one army. It's been fun. It's been fun while it lasted, but I'm going to split these guys up. I think an army with maybe 4 or 5 leaders and a bunch of troops is probably going to be more effective than 30 leaders and like 15 troops. So I'm going to try to, in the off time between videos, I'm going to try to arrange things to be a bit more pleasing to the eye. So, but thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.